morning, Whole Health family and Creative Connections family.
Yeah, good morning, guys. Hopefully you guys have been able to see the sunshine this morning. It's already so warm, and I swear I'm solar powered because this week has been just re-energizing now that we have a little sunlight in our day.
Yeah, the sunshine is something I would prescribe for all of you to get a few minutes of. Preferably about 20. Just get out there and get some sunshine, grow that vitamin D, and soak it in.
Yeah, here at our office, we've actually talked about, we brought tennis shoes today so we can get a little bit of time out in the sun and soak it in this afternoon.
Right. Everybody can get out and enjoy it. This next week looks phenomenal. So today, Madison and I are going to talk a little bit about what I call the nuts and bolts of practice. I have enough new followers and enough new members in the practice that I feel like it's worth saying and repeating every now and then. And I know Madison would like to share a little bit about how to get in contact with her and how things will work. So I'll let you go first. Okay?
Yeah. So last week, guys, I got on here and introduced myself, kind of gave you the why I decided to do what I'm doing right now. And so if you want to go back to last week's video, you can check that out. But I am a licensed master's level social worker and provide therapy services out of the Whole Health building here in Manhattan. I see about everyone, but I work really well with those that are kind of naturally stuck in some big emotion, or that just aren't sure how to take that sensation running through their body and name it. I have pretty active on social media, Instagram and Facebook. My accounts are Creative Connections with Madison. Every day there's some kind of activity or a post that encourages you guys to do some work on your own. Can be pretty fun. Share it to your friends. Being able to contact me here at the office, my number is 785-434-3389. I do have availability in the evenings and in the mornings, some afternoons, but I'd love to connect with you guys if you wanted to reach out.
Yeah. So our office at Whole Health, many of you, if you're already patients, you kind of know the rundown, but a refresher is always a plus because we are going to introduce Amy Gallagher, the new nurse practitioner. So the availability will be increasing. I can't talk this morning, sorry. I will still be seeing patients Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, and doing administrative and personal work on Thursday and Fridays. But Amy Gallagher will be available on Thursdays and Fridays to see you if you have needs. For my folks that want to see me on those days, those will be my urgent access only, those Thursday and Fridays, and that'll be kind of working you in when we can. Our office hours for seeing patients still remain 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. On Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. Thursdays and Fridays, we kind of shrink those hours down just a touch, probably 2 to 4. We are also doing our IV clinic during those days, trying to focus on filling the IV clinic on Thursdays and Fridays. If you are interested in the IV therapy but aren't a member, you do have access to that. You don't have to be a member of Whole Health MHK to get the services back there. We really enjoy serving the community in that way. A lot of folks are starting to notice that we do this, and they're coming in and really enjoying the time. We've tried to set it up kind of like your living room. We've got a fireplace, we've got a TV, and we'll turn on some
flowers,
music.
And it's pretty warm back there.
Yeah, we've got blankets. We wash them after everybody uses them, so it's all clean and fresh for you. We also have the ability, if you want to read some books, we have some snacks, warm drinks, or water. We just try to make you feel as comfortable and nurtured as you can so you can enjoy your time. Another thing that we're offering is Madison has started getting together some of the evening offerings like paint classes and yoga. So tell them about that.
So we're going to start doing a yoga class from 5:30 to about 6:30 the second and fourth Monday. So we're going to start that on Valentine's Day. So hopefully you guys can bring a loved one, come and hang out. We're also going to keep going with those paint classes.
Yeah, I'm excited to do that.
Yeah, they're so fun. We have a double class on the 16th. We had a real cold day 2 weeks ago, and so we had rescheduled it. But there will be a snowman painting and a barn painting.
Yep.
And then on March 9th, we're going to do these really cool wooden barn-like signs, and there'll be options for you to pick if you want to put your name on it or other symbols. But they'll be more of a decor than like a canvas painting.
I've done that in the past, and I love it because you can put your name on it. You can put like established and your anniversary year or the year you bought your home, or just something creative. I think that one will be a lot of fun. I look forward to doing that.
Yeah, that's one that I'm really excited for, so I can take it home, or maybe even make one for the office. I haven't decided yet.
Just make your mark.
Also have that creative outlets group going on. Looking to have some dates in March. I am open to changing it off of Tuesdays to a different evening if I had some input on those dates. So if getting enrolled on that group sounds of interest to you, let me know, and we'll try to set those March dates here in the next week.
Right. We have also recognized that there's a little reluctance in some folks about coming together because of COVID. Our goal is typically 4 to 6 people. Some of the classes will potentially get bigger, and as things progress through all of the restrictions have been lifted for the most part, but this most recent spike in COVID cases has also started to kind of go to the wayside. So it's just kind of like those seasonal illnesses. We'll see it come and go. So if you want to wear a mask when you come in, wear a mask. If you feel comfortable with being able to socially distance and don't want to wear one, you're also able to do that here. So we just kind of meet everybody where they're at, and we respect everyone where they're at.
And we do kind of have a unique way that the back room is set up, that right when you come in, there's this table that's kind of separate from everything else. And so if you needed that increased social distance and ability to kind of be extra separate but still be a part of the group and hear the instructor, that's available as well. Yeah, we try to make it as comfortable wherever you're at,
just so everybody that can come in and wants to come in can participate. Tell me, as far as access goes, you've shared your phone number, you've shared your Facebook page, you've shared your Instagram handle. So the website, is it the same, the Creative Connections with Madison? Or what is that? Tell me about that.
I mean, the website's been a mess lately. So I have one that's almost completely created, but everything here is about has a good feel, and it's warm and inviting, and my website just isn't doing that for me, so I'm not ready to share it.
We're all good then,
But the cool thing about here is we do work from a team approach, and so anytime someone walks through this door, most of us can get you hooked up with each other. And so I don't have a website up and rolling yet, but if someone needed anything, they're able to reach out to my media pages or my email, or even that phone number, or they can just contact someone at Whole Health as well if needed.
And that's the thing, we can get Madison a message if you do contact us but want to schedule with her. Well, I don't have her actual schedule. We can definitely let her know you're trying to get in touch with her, and she'll be in touch with you quickly.
Because all of my appointments is by appointment, and so usually within a week I can get you in right now. Hopefully that gets a little fuller as time goes on, but right now I do have pretty immediate availability. And so once I hear that you're of interest in those services, I'll reach out to you.
So a reminder for the phone number, because I know last June we went through some changes when I switched my medical record, my electronic medical record. So patients who had been with me for a long time, there was a little bit of a change, not a big change, but a little one. Hey Jill, hi Sandy, and
hi
Lauren, and there's a few other people that came in. So what I would say is the phone number for the office here at Whole Health MHK that can get any of us that is here is 785-775-1155. And if you are an active patient of mine, you have my private physician phone number. You got it in your welcome email. If you don't have it and need it, just let us know. You can message us through the portal or what have you. I will put a caveat on that. Back in the old medical record, you were able to text me and I could respond quickly. With the new medical record, we've gone to more HIPAA compliant, patient information protected communication. And so I cannot respond to you from my phone. I can't reply via text. So when you get a text response, it's because we're in front of a computer responding. So just bear with us time-wise. We are in the day and age of immediate reaction, and that doesn't always happen anymore because I don't have that access. So the other part of it is I'm turning this a little bit into the whole, again, the nuts and bolts. If you're a current patient and need something urgently during the day, call us. Somebody will be here and can answer the question. If you have a question that you would like an answer in the next day or two, send it through the portal. And that is because it goes directly into your medical record, and it doesn't just come to me. So if I'm busy and you don't get a response really quickly, it will go into the landing page, and Amy, the nurse practitioner, and Kate, the RN, will help us manage your questions so you get as quick of an answer as possible. That leads to Amy Gallagher. Many of you have gotten to meet her over the last few weeks because she covered for me while I was out of town. Again, I believe kind of in that universal divine timing, and I put out there to God in prayers that I needed a nurse practitioner that fit well with the practice, who had similar beliefs, who was open and accepting of the clientele that I serve. And through Kate, we had lunch one day, and the next day I offered a job, and the next day after that she accepted. So we have Amy here. Her background, I'll give you just a little bit, but next week we're going to have her tell you her why and how she came to be here. But long story short, she has a long history in critical care and trauma care at local hospitals, and her background matches mine and Kate's very well. We're very similar backgrounds as far as nursing backgrounds for both Kate and I in critical care. And she got her nurse practitioner license, and through COVID she spent most of her time in the hospital, and so her clinic experience is going to be here. And so we are actively still helping her evolve into what she wants to be as a nurse practitioner. So it's really exciting. She's also very passionate about body, mind, spirit medicine and functional medicine. So you're going to be well held here in the container that we put together for you with all of us. So I'm excited about that because there's some of you that are like, what happens if you get sick? Well, guess what? We have Amy now. And if I go on a vacation or she goes on a vacation, we're both well covered. And so I think it's great to have that support now. Having Madison here full time is so exciting because I get to see her practice grow, but it's also visible evidence for all of you that mental health is extremely important in the body, mind, spirit. And Madison, I think, just kind of does it different. I'm an out-of-the-box thinker. I feel like she's an out-of-the-box thinker. And so it meshes really well with our treatment styles. And so, I'm excited for all of that.
I'm excited too. I'm also hoping that as the weather gets a little warmer and everyone's a little more comfortable in being in social settings, that we can make sure that we are addressing and supporting you guys from those three angles of mind, body, and soul, and just really want to get in some more groups, especially active, where all right, let's get some things moving, because we already just been so stuck and stagnant lately and pretty low energy.
We're in the hibernation season, but spring is around the corner. Some of the things we've talked about is the movement, and so maybe this is just spur of the moment, off the cuff. It would be amazing if we could meet at the linear trail and have like a walk with the doc or talk with Maddie, and have the group where we just kind of go and enjoy nature, enjoy the sunshine, get some fresh air, move our bodies, and then support each other through whatever's going on in that half hour.
Because at the end of the day, it's all about connection and just feeling good within our own skin. And so if we can start to check those boxes, we all benefit from it.
Exactly. So Madison, anything else that has come up with contact or how to reach out?
I'm pretty immediate, within 24 hours. If you text or call that number, and again, that number for me is 785-434-3389. That tends to be the best for me.
Okay, very good. And just a reminder, because of all of the things, if there's an emergency, and it's a true emergency, go to the ER, call 911. And if you're not an established patient here and try to reach out, I will defer you to the emergency room or your current primary care provider, because I don't offer urgent care or emergent services here. And that goes for the IV therapy too. We will meet you as a community member, but we are not urgent care. So,
I guess also something I'd like to put out there is, if there are things that you guys are of interest in, whether that be going on walks or some kind of activity class or let us know. We're pretty open. And the more engagement and involvement we have in these classes that we have initially started, the more we'll be able to get together and come up with more.
Right.
So.
Because the big thing that maybe as a parent is we're bringing people in to lead these classes. So it's not our time, it's also the teacher's time, the instructors. So that's very valuable. Time is a commodity that we can't get back. So we want it to work for you. These are all things that people voice wanting the support in, and so they're being offered. So please use them because we'll know that they're of value and we can bring more. The nutritional classes I'd love to have, health coaching. So that is the other thing we were going to kind of run down is who you might be meeting in the next few weeks on these coffee chats. So I have a couple of health coaches I work with that we will try to get them available to meet on this venue in the next few weeks. One has a high interest in helping with sugar addiction, candida overgrowth, and helping you work through that body, mind, spirit components of how to kind of reframe your life in that setting. And the other gal is Janice Bramer, and she has worked with some of you already. The first one is Keisha Lawrence. Sorry, I didn't mention her name. And Janice Bramer is passionate about Hashimoto's, thyroiditis, autoimmune disease, and helping you find everyday lifestyle ways to improve in that. She also has training in multiple other functional medicine plans, and so she's one that we can work on or work with for that. And then there's a couple of artists that we may bring in who have displayed here who want to share about their art, how it is therapeutic to them. And so one of the things, we have a new artist, and I'll do a live, but Marcy Siebel does Reiki inspired pour art, and she brought in these coasters to display, and I said, I'm buying them. How many more sets do you have? And they're $20 for the coaster set. You add $5 for a tray. I don't have a need for a tray because they're just going to be spread out everywhere. And she's also making Reiki inspired pour art tumblers.
Oh yeah, the tumbler in the back.
And
That's
they're just
so cool.
breathtaking. So I will show you those. We'll do a walkthrough and show you the art of the two artists that are currently displaying here. And there's a few other folks that we would love to bring in. Wita Egan does Reiki. I'm going to have her come in. It may not be a live if she has to do it in the evening, or we may do a live in the evening. We'll see. And then probably talk with some of the other providers that work out of our office so that you can get to meet them and hear about what they do.
Or even if there's just a topic or a theme that you guys would like us to sit down and chit chat about, let us know. We're pretty open.
And I see some comments. I see some people volunteering to do a nutrition seminar. That would be something we'd love to do. Let me look at some of the other comments that are up here. If we have anything. All right, so, okay. So hi Anya, if you're still there. Sandy, mom is Ann. Hi mom. Anna, Laura, Barb, Mariah, Jill. All right, Debbie. Awesome. Yes. So if there's anything at all that you guys would like us to riff on or things you'd like to pick our brains on, please put them in the comments here. If you have something you want to share, I mean, I think ultimately we would like to not be the only ones talking the whole time.
For sure.
But
I think ideally it'd be really cool to have a few of us, like, let's get a round table situation
exactly.
going on.
We can become the Manhattan View and make it make sense.
Yeah, like, just kidding though.
Right. Yeah.
We get a lot of each other, so we'd like to add some more.
And fresh thoughts and new minds and the way people think is that's the whole part about community, growing the tribe, and
we benefit from that too. Nothing more, man, just starts my week off right than when I get to have a conversation with someone and be like, oh, I just walked away completely re-energized.
Yes, and see, Jill mentioned it there. She'd love a monthly meeting where we could just have positive social interaction. That is great. That would make a good point. Some of your creative connections, that is for that more routine where you come in and get a therapeutic benefit from it, because there is going to be that coaching. So that one does have a fee, but I don't know that it wouldn't be awful to have just a monthly sit down where we have a round table and get the pulse of the community and see what people need.
I think that'd be a great idea.
Yeah, because that way we would learn more about what people are looking for. So that may be something we post up at the end of the month,
Yeah.
where we just have a time in the evening where people can come together.
Mm-hmm.
So any other ideas? I'll be watching the comments on this, and you'll be looking at the comments on this.
For sure.
And we can kind of try to implement anything that gets posted at a later date. And we'll just move on from there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We are going to try to do these on Tuesdays.
Yes.
Typically in the mornings, between like 9 and 11.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes it might be in the evenings, but anytime on Tuesdays, we'll try to put up a reminder like, hey guys, we're going live at this time.
Right.
So join us. We'd love to chit chat, even
Yeah.
if it's just responding to the comments.
Yeah. And so, again, thanks for you who did join us. And hi, Cindy. Try to keep interactive. I think it's great, because if there are questions or if there are things that we can answer while we're on, that is also an excellent use of our time, and you get access to us for free.
Yeah.
We can't give medical advice, but we can kind of share what common things are going on. So, all right. Well, again, thank you. And again, Jill said, I'll put it on my calendar. If you create a specific regular time, we'll go live. So we're working on that. We're just working around our current schedules. So we will. Again, it'll be Tuesday mornings for sure. We're going to look at times. The times that it might be alternate is if we have a person we want to bring in and talk to that can't make that happen. So we'll let you know. We're going to try to get it on there as a routine schedule. All right. Well, have a great one.
Bye, guys. Hope you get outside and enjoy that nice weather today.
Yeah. Get your vitamin D. We'll see ya.